Thinking about financial conversations with families can even cause anxiety, just thinking about it. But holiday gatherings are a good time to make sure that family financial plans are on track. At least local financial professional John Vandergriff from Blue Ridge Wealth Planners says that. And he joins us now to talk a little bit more about this. The first question here is, why is it important to discuss financial issues as a family, especially right as you say, hey, Dad, can you pass the gravy? And then you just drop that question.
Yeah, well, you definitely have to pick your moments, okay?
Right.
So, but I mean, holidays are a good time because the family is all together. Sometimes that's a rarity. Sometimes that's on purpose. But holidays are where we feel that obligation. But rarely do these financial topics affect just the parents, you know, or very few members of the family. It could have an impact on everybody. So it's important to have these conversations just to make sure, even if you don't get into the details, you know that they know the details.
Right.
I think that's a very good place to start in some of these areas.
Yeah, I know you said, you know, obviously timing is right, but also who should be in that conversation, right? Because, like, if you have certain family things that, yeah, mom, dad, you, but then there's the grandkids that really don't need to know the business, maybe. You got who you're going to have that little circle with.
Yeah, because I heard somebody talk about this type of conversation that you have maybe with aging parents, and they talk about who needs to have a voice in the conversation and who needs to have a vote in the conversation. And it's a good way to separate that, because sometimes people need to be able to share the impact of some of these decisions, but ultimately the vote is whoever's money it is.
Right. What kind of topics should we be covering?
So the first one we look at is retirement. You know, that's a broad topic that covers a lot of different things. A good question that you can ask if you're worried that maybe your parents or whoever you're talking to isn't ready is, do you have a solution for taking this money and turning it into your lifestyle? Just a very simple question. Again, sometimes with our clients, they're reluctant to have specific money conversations with their kids because they don't feel like it's their business, but knowing that they have a plan can help alleviate that, and then you can just ask them more questions that are plan specific instead of detail specific.
Right, and you're kind of getting into this, but how should people approach it? Because potentially, well, I'm not going to say potentially, it almost feels like it's awkward before you start it, but if your parents are really open and other people are open, but not everyone's like that.
So from my experience, getting the ball rolling in the conversation may be the first thing of just seeing if they're open to having conversations. And if they've not done some of that work, maybe you volunteer to facilitate some of that. And working with us, like, we have these type of conversations every day. So it's not awkward for us to talk about estate planning or long-term care or money. You know, so if you don't feel comfortable getting with somebody that you trust who's got an experience in that area in planning, and really letting them drive that conversation so that you can maybe know the things you need to know, but also walk them through what they need to do.
So what you're saying is that we should just invite you over to Christmas dinner, and then you can handle it.
I'm already taken, unfortunately, plans-wise, but after Christmas, we'd be happy to help any way we can.
John's not making house calls. Lori, we'll go back to you.